name's Maggie Martin. I was a sergeant in the Army. I did 2 tours in Iraq. No amount of medals, ribbons, or flags can cover the amount of human suffering caused by these wars. We don't want this garbage. We want our human rights. We want our right to heal.
I'm Jacob Crawford. I went to Iraq and Afghanistan, and when they gave me these medals, I knew they were meaningless. I'm giving these back. Free Bradley Manning.
My name is Jason Hurd. I spent 10 years in the United States Army as a combat medic. I deployed to Baghdad in 2004. I'm here to return my Global War on Terrorism Service Medal in solidarity with the people of Iraq and the people of Afghanistan. I am deeply sorry for the destruction that we have caused in those countries and around the globe. I am proud to stand on this stage with my fellow veterans and my Afghan sisters.
My name is Stephen Lund. I'm a 2-time Iraq combat veteran. This medal I'm dedicating to the children of Iraq that no longer have fathers and mothers.
Sean and I was a nuclear biological chemical specialist for a war that didn't have any weapons of mass destruction. So I deserted. I'm one of 40,000 people that left the United States Armed Forces because this is a lie.
I was a forward observer in the United States Army for just under 5 years, and I'm giving back my medals for the children of Iraq and Afghanistan. May they be able to forgive us for what we've done to them.
I was a conscientious objector from the United States Air Force. I'm returning my Global War on Terrorism medal and my military coins on behalf of Private First Class Bradley Manning, who sacrificed everything to show us the truth about these wars.
My name is Matt Howard. I served in the United States Marine Corps from 2001 to 2006 and in Iraq twice. I'm turning in my Iraq Campaign Service Medal, Global War on Terror, Service and Expeditionary Medals for all my brothers and sisters affected with traumatic brain injury, military sexual trauma, and post-traumatic stress disorder.
My name is Zach Laporte, and I'm an Iraq War veteran from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm giving back my medals today because I feel like I was duped into an illegal war that was the guise that I was going to be liberating the Iraqi people, when instead of liberating the people, I was liberating their oil fields.
I apologize to the Iraqi and Afghani people for destroying your countries.
2 months ago, I visited the monument at Ground Zero for my first time with 2 Afghans. The tragic monument. I'm going to toss this medal today for the 33,000 civilians who died in Afghanistan that won't have a monument built for them. And this is for the Afghan Youth Peace Volunteers.
This is for the people of Iraq and Afghanistan. Our enemies are not 7,000 miles from home. They sit in boardrooms. They are CEOs. They are bankers. They are hedge fund managers. They do not live 7,000 miles from home. Our enemies are right here, and we look at them every day. They are the millionaires and billionaires who control this planet, and we've had enough of it, so they can take their medals back.
My name is Chuck Ryan. I'm here on behalf of 6 good Americans who really wanted to be here, but they couldn't be. They couldn't be because when they came to the U.S. border, they'd be immediately arrested. And the crime they'd be arrested for was refusing to continue to participate in the crimes against the people of Iraq and Afghanistan. Private Kim Rivera, Army, Combat Action Badge, refused redeployment to Iraq. Corporal Jeremy Brockway, Specialist Jules Tim Duncan, Sergeant Corey Glass, and Sergeant Chris Vesey refused redeployment to Afghanistan. I have their awards in my pocket, and I'm throwing them back mad as hell.
My name is Aaron Hughes. I served in the Illinois Army National Guard from 2000 to 2006. We talk about staying up for our sisters in Afghanistan. We can't even take care of our sisters here. I'm sorry.
I served in the Marine Corps, and in January of 2002, I deployed in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. And I want to tell the folks behind us in these enclosed walls, where they build more policies based on lies and fear, that we no longer stand for them. We no longer stand for their lies, their failed policies, and these unjust wars. Bring our troops home and end the war now. They can have these back.
And I'm turning in these medals today for the people of Afghanistan, Iraq, Palestine, and all victims of occupation across the world, and also for all the service members and veterans who are against these wars. You are not alone.
I left the Army as a conscientious objector. These medals represent a failure on behalf of the leaders of NATO to accurately represent the will of their own people by the disenfranchised people of this world. Instead of helping them, they take advantage of them, and they're making things worse. I will not be a part of that anymore. These medals don't mean anything to me, and they can have them back.